Hello everybody, Anders here with another Black Desert video. Today I want to go over the new world bosses in the new region expansion out in Korea so far. I did a video on the first one I cleared, Sangoon. I have now cleared all 4 of them and I wanted to break down what rewards you can expect. These bosses are the main way you will be getting materials for your sovereign weapon crafting or sovereign weapon enhancing when this new region comes out. They will drop embers that you need, reform stat stones, and enhancing materials, as well as the new Acidel accessories. I'll go over those in a different video. Each of the 4 bosses will spawn 12 times per week. You only get rewards from each of them once, so you only get 4 reward boxes per week. Right now we also have an event in Korea that gives us the boss subjugation seal, so it is still worth running even after we get the reward box for the week, but it essentially works like Garmith. Once you're done with your clears for the week, you have to wait for the weekly reset before getting rewards again. These world bosses are not the same as the co-op Black Shrine content that was announced. The new Black Shrine isn't in the game yet and should release hopefully soon. We didn't see it or hear about it in the latest Global Labs update, but hopefully it's not too long before they release it in Korea. The reason that's important is because I've seen some confusion with some people thinking co-op Black Shrine isn't going to be a thing anymore in the game and they instead gave us world bosses. That's not what happened. Black Shrine wasn't ready, so they gave us world bosses as well. The items that drop from world bosses depend on the specific boss. That's something to keep in mind. So Sangoon, he drops the critical damage reform stones that you need for your sovereign weapon, but if you're looking for additional stats like max HP, the max HP stones, you need to run a different boss. Same with the Acidel accessories. You want to check which boss drops the one you want. If you're in the top 10 damage dealers on your server, you will have a chance to get the straight flame drop as well. Otherwise, embers are guaranteed for every clear, primordial sharps as well, which are the new enhancement materials. From my clears, it looks like you will have 1 ember and 8 primordial sharps per boss, plus some RNG items. You're looking at around 1 to 3 billion silver in loot depending on the prices. When I first ran Sangoon as an example, the loot was worth close to 3 billion silver, but prices on sharps are starting to come down, so expect closer to 1 billion silver value as more and more people get their clears and more people just get more materials that are going to be sold on the market. The mechanics of the fights, I couldn't really tell you right now. Every fight I did, the boss would really just die in 10 to 30 seconds. I did actually get one shot in the Immortal boss fight, so they do deal damage, but right now, because of everybody showing up to kill the bosses, everyone needs these materials. The HP that these bosses have is just not enough. Not sure if they're going to buff the HP down the line so we can see some mechanics from these new bosses, but once I'm able to get a longer fight recorded, I'll be posting them on the channel. I wanted to post each boss as a separate video, but honestly right now, with how quickly they're dying, it seems like a waste. You won't really see anything, so once the bosses die a little less quickly, I'll put more videos out for those. After every clear, you can get the loot from the top right regional quest and open the box without needing to talk to any NPC. You also don't need to have completed the main story or anything like that. You can park in alt here if you want, but like I said, more DPS means theoretically higher chances for a flame to drop and more rare items to drop as well. With what I found in my clears, we'll have 4 embers guaranteed per week. Through these world bosses, this means if you only do world bosses, nothing else, it would take you a little over 6 months to get enough embers to craft a sovereign weapon. Embers are not sellable on the market, so you have to farm them yourself. Sovereign weapons are also not sellable on the market, so you have to craft them yourself. What we don't know right now is how many embers we're going to be getting from the new co-op Black Shrine that is still not in the game, so once those release, we'll have a better idea, and I'll assume it will take less than 6 months to actually get a flame. That's all I wanted to go over in this video. I'll leave you with the full fights for the bosses. If you don't see other players on screen in these recordings, it's because I have the hide other players enabled so I don't tank my FPS. There were a lot of players in attendance each boss clear I've done. Let me know what you think about the new world bosses in this region. 2 of them are technically old, but the 2 new ones seem interesting. I think they will also be co-op Black Shrine bosses, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.